Hello, queens and kings. It's Dana Stewart Codes, Killer Queen Antique Jewelry. Today, we're going to start in Gloucester with one of the oldest jewelers and once upon a time opticians. I thought you'd like to see some of the beautiful things that they had in the window. Remember, when you see these prices, you want to add 30 cents to every 1 pound. So where some of these gorgeous things might look like a great deal, then we're going to head over to Gloucester Keys, which is where upstairs downstairs is. I thought I'd show you some of the life there in the Keys. Many of the warehouses have been converted into apartments, or how we say flats here. And if you don't fancy that, you could live on an aeroboat. And if you see those, they're from about 20 to some 45 foot long. And this is part of the Keys as well, just before upstairs downstairs. Last time, I took you through the shop and showed you the furniture and some of the departments, some of the different areas that the dealers had set up. I realized that I hadn't taken you through the cases that actually contain the jewelry, which is a bit silly because that's what I mainly buy there. I love this beaded bag, and I didn't even see it until I was recording right before I left. It's one of the first things that I'm going to look at is this woman's booth who collects, you can see, real pearls, faux pearls, in those gorgeous bags. Next, I'm finally going to show you Annie's cabinet. Now, she has items that are spread through the shop, but this is mainly her cabinet and where I shop from. Her taste and my taste are so similar. I can't wait to show you the fabulous perfume bottle that I purchased. These were quite gorgeous, but I bought one really special and unique. Now, these are the cases after I cleaned them out. You want to make sure you keep watching because the next video will be the haul. Yeah, I'm looking at these cases and I cannot believe that. You wait till you see how much I actually took out of them. Ruth was very kind and got a lot of items from Mr. David. That was Annie's partner, and he brought so many in. The case was loaded. It literally took me a couple hours to go through it. Now, saying that, if you see something that I missed that you want, let me know quickly and I will get in touch with Ruth. Now, of course, each of these cases is built individually by dealer. This person clearly likes old pottery, I loved the blue willowware that was in the bottom there, mainly because it looked like a traditional English house. This lobster majolica ware was gorgeous. I'm not big on tchotchkes, little figurines and things. I do collect some things, but they mainly collect dust. Oh, there's a shot of me there. You get to see me. I love that Bristol blue glass that had been painted after the fact that the Queen had been coronated. As you know, Bristol glass stopped production in the 1920s. I quite often pick a few things up from this dealer as well. She also likes cats. She's always got fun brooches. And I have to go back and see the vintage area. And I love that this dealer changes it up quite often. Today she had some modern, yesterday actually, she had some modern handbags. I love that flame stitch dress from the 1970s. I can remember my mom wearing them. If you're new to the channel, maybe you're just discovering antiques for the first time. I've been in love with antiques since I was a child. I love that amber glass. And these are called Toby jars. I don't know how well they're collected anymore, but they were once upon a time, especially, 100 years ago, very popular. Most of the watches in this case were reproduction. I favor antiques. This dealer definitely had eclectic taste. I do like some of the modern Egyptian pieces that she had. And I have people asking me for skulls and things all the time. I have to search up her case. I like that little doll. I think those are bed dolls, meant to sit on your bed. I loved her christening gown. And can't stop without looking at the Wedgwood, Josiah Wedgwood porcelain. Actually, it's called Jasperware. I love it, not as much in plates as I do in jewelry. And there are a few little examples of it. Of course, I'm like a magpie and I have to look at the Aurora Borealis. I think I brought maybe two pieces home. I love those rose platters. Oh my goodness. They were so gorgeous. And then I'm sure that I purchased a few pieces out of some of these cases. There are some very nice examples of sterling earrings that you'll see in the haul. Looks like we're going to wrap up this trip to upstairs, downstairs with Mr. David's case. I promised Ramel, one of my clients and viewers, that I would take a stop here at the case so he could see some of the watches. He's very watch keen. And also some of the sterling that I'm very keen on. I want to thank Ruth Lambert and all of her friends who generously, Ruth brings in biscuits and crackers and cheese and things for us to nibble on. Of course, I stopped at Marks and Spencer's and picked up some pastry. They blow a diet every time you go hang with these ladies. But it was such a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy looking at the jewelry and porcelain and vintage clothing, everything that upstairs, downstairs in Gloucester has to offer.